Hey everyone, this video is part of JavaScript 101 where we talk about basic constructs of JavaScript. Today we'll be talking about array.map function which is used for transforming an array. So whenever you want to transform an array to something else, to some other format, the array.map function is what you're supposed to use. So for example, you have an array of 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers and you want to transform it to 1, 4, 9, 16 and so on. You are squaring them. So to do this operation, map is the best method. And the way array.map works is you pass it the transformation function. So here what's happening, you are transforming this array to this array. This is your first array, this is your second array. Now this transformation works as something called a callback function. So what this callback function does, it describes the callback. It describes the transformation. Okay, so for example, let's say this array is num array. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna call this array with the map function, num array dot map, and here I'm gonna pass a callback which describes this transformation. So what does this transformation looks like? It's a function which is taking a number n and it's returning back n into n, right? So the way this operation will work out is this. Let's say you had this array here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just take these 4 indexes and this is your result. So this is your input, this is the output, and this is the operation. So what's happening? Array.map will create this empty array and whatever callback you passed in, it will call that function with each of these values. So it called it with 1, which gives you back a 1. So it's see this here. Then it calls it with 2. So here goes 2, then it returns back 2 into 4. So it passes it down 4 here. Then it gives you 3 and returns back 9, which it seats here 4, 16 and 16. So this is how the array.map function works. And this was a basic example where we were just squaring those numbers. These transformation functions, these can be as complex as you want them to be. So we're gonna take one more example. Okay. So as a second example, we are gonna transform a font directory, and the font directory looks like this. So you have a font directory, which is a list, and it have entries in the form of an object. Okay, so there are lots of objects, and how do these objects look like? They have a first name, a last name, and a phone number. Now we want to transform this in a way that instead of first name and last name being separate entries, it's just a single name, which is a combination of these two. Okay, so you want to transform it to look like a name, which is some entry, and a phone number. Okay, and we want to do this operation for all the objects that are in this list. So we can see that this is a transformation and we are gonna need a map function. Now to do this transformation in a map function, all you have to think is how will your callback look like? So let's write the callback. So what is this callback taking in? As it's a function, right? It takes some input and it returns some output. So what is it taking in? It's taking in this object as an entry. So your, let's say, dir entry, right? So phone directory entry, and it's returning something. So let me just take this part here. What is it returning? So it's returning an object which have a key called name, a key called phone number, right? You can probably forget about this. And what does this name look like? It's a dir entry dot first name plus dir entry dot last name. Similarly, your phone number looks like dir entry dot phone number. So we see that this callback takes in this and returns a new object with just these two keys and this operation going on. So how are we gonna call this? So let's say we just declare this callback as a const, and what we'll do, updated phone book, right? Updated phone directory is equal to phone directory dot map, and we are gonna pass the callback here. That's it. Now your updated phone directory will look like a list of objects with all these values. So to summarize this, I want you to think of map as a transformation, and this transformation is described by callback function. That's it. And the way it looks is you have your array, you call the map method with it, and you pass the callback, and it returns you transformed array. I hope you liked this video and understood the concept. Please let me know in the comments if you have any question for me. I'll be linking down the code to these functions in the description box. Thanks a lot. Please keep watching my videos.